What's up, y'all? We back at it again with another video, and in this video my client would want a low ball taper with the low curve, so we're going to get in detail. I'm going to show you how to do that and the ways I do it. But before the video starts, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for my content. This YouTube channel, you're going to be learning about how to cut hair, ways to cut hair, how to better yourself as an individual, how to become an entrepreneur, motivational talks. So there's gonna be a lot of dope stuff in this YouTube channel. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe to it, and follow me on Instagram at FlexandRue. And let's get into it, man. All right, here goes the hair before the haircut. I'm gonna show y'all this is how it looks before we get started. So y'all take a look, and we're gonna see the magic happen. Alright, so I start off with my 1.5 guard closed, make it all even around, and you can see I use my comb to separate it from the longer hair. That way I won't cut none of his longer hair. So I'm gonna just make it all even, the 1.5 all around. Then we're gonna get into the next step. Alright, so now I got my liners. I'm gonna make my first guideline for the low ball taper. Then I'm gonna take off all the facial hair, as you can see, just take it off. Alright, so right after liners, I'm gonna use my Andy shavers. I did say it was a low ball taper, so I'm gonna make it really bald by using these shavers. Just the little things like this matter in the haircut to be a quality barber, and it's gonna make the haircut last a little bit longer than just shaving it with the liners. Alright, so I've done the base. Now I'm going to go into the fade. I'm making my second guideline with the Wall 5-Star Seniors cordless. Alright, so now I'm going to take out that first line that I put in with my liners. So whatever you put in, you get out. I fade up, I fade down, but in this haircut, I'm fading up. So I'm going to take out what I put in. Now I'm making my third guideline with my number 1 guard. So I'm not gonna go no higher than the 1.5 because the hair is a 1.5 all around where I'm gonna be fading at. So whatever I put in, I'm gonna take out. So now I got the number 0 guard. I'm taking out that line that I just put in with the number 1 guard. Remember, fading up on this haircut. Now I'm just going back to my no guard, getting that contrast in, the nice blend. Now it's just back and forth with my guards and my levers. So I got the 1 guard again. It's open. I close it. I go in between. So, but long as I know it's not higher than the 1.5, because there's no reason why it should be higher than the 1.5. That's what we all started off with. So this is the 0 guard. I'm going back in with it. So from here on, it's just playing with it. 1, 0, and no guard. As you pay attention, as I said from the beginning, I keep the comb from the that separates the long hair to the short hair. I always want to pay attention. I always want to be, smart about when it comes to cutting hair, because once the hair is cut, there ain't no bringing it back. So you always want to be better safe than sorry. As you can see, the fade's coming in from when we first started. Remember, it's a low ball taper, so I'm not going to take it high, and I'm gonna keep his line darker, so that way it could pop out more, it could be more defined. Alright, right here I got my 1/2 guard open. I'm going with the grain on his hair for his front lineup. That way it could be darker, it could pop out more, it could be more defined. Alright y'all, now we're going to start the back taper. So we're going to do the same thing on the side. The 1/2 closed. Separate the hair with the comb. So we're doing the same thing we did to the side. You know, ain't nothing different. We're gonna make the first guideline. We're gonna fade up. You know, come on y'all got this. Just stay consistent in your craft and you're gonna be good. And just stay watching and stay learning these tutorials that I'm gonna be bringing. Now I'm just using my T retro cuts to make it more bald than what the faders did. Going against it and with the grain, you know, get it off. So now I got my number 1 guard going up about 1 inch, making my second guideline. Then I'm gonna take it right out after I put it in. Now I got my 0 guard right after the 1 and taking out this line that I put in. Just fading up, y'all. Let's get it. Alright, now I got no guard on. I'm still fading up, going back and forth with the lever and getting that nice contrast in. This is the most important part of the fade. Any fade you do, any haircut is where you start off at. You know, get that contrast going. That's what's gonna make the haircut. You know, the guards is easy, but the lever, that's the one that's gonna take time going back and forth with. So pay attention to that, you know, from 0 to the blend. This step is just dummy proof, you know, just keep fading up, fade down, try both, see what works best for you. now I got my 1 guard open, just fading it up to that 1.5 guard. Whatever I put in, I'm always going to take out. So remember that, y'all. Whatever y'all put in, that's what y'all going to use to take out, is the guard below it. You can see the fade came a long way from when I started, you know. So even if you got to replay this video over and over, you know, save it to your account, just keep on watching it and just study it, master it, try it out. So now I'm using my Andes GTX. I'm gonna start up with the lineup. I'm gonna go left and right. Pay attention to the lineup, you know. Pay attention to the high point where it starts off at. Pay attention to people's calyx, if they got calyx in front. If they're light, if they got thin hair up front, you know, pay attention to all that. And me, personally, I always notify them, let them know how their hair is, how their lineup is, and what I prefer them to use. But, you know, it's all up to the client what they want. Slashes in his eyebrows is what he wants. You know, whatever your client wants, and if you know what he wants, then give it to him. He's paying for the service. No need to argue with them. Go into the back lineup, hold the air, bend the air, and just go into it. You know, you ain't gotta be heavy-handed. Just let the clipper work for you. You know, you don't work for the clipper. It's working for you. So I get that nice curve in with the corner of my blade. Curve in without pushing my client back. You know, even if I push it back, it will be more defined, but the grow back will be horrible. I'm not the type of dude to push people back just to make it look more clean. I'm gonna go with his natural hairline, touch it up, we're gonna go from there. You can see we came a long way when we first started with the haircut, and look how much this defined line is going to be once I'm done with it. Once the whole haircut is going to be money. That's going to be money in your pocket. That's going to be money walking around. That's free advertisement. Who cut your hair? Oh, you know, Rue the barber, Flex and Rue. So I make sure I give my client a great service, a quality haircut, and what he wants, because that's money walking around of advertisement. And it's gonna make you feel good as a barber if you're passionate about it. You know, I'm very passionate about my craft, so I'm gonna make sure my client is right. With the straight razor. Remember, always stretch the skin, be gentle, let the razor work for you, because these razors are very sharp. You can cut your client if you don't handle it right, if you put too much pressure. So you always want to be careful on using this razor blade, any razor blade, period, especially with your liners too. You can cut somebody with your liners, so just be very careful, and everything's gonna take time and learning. So here goes the finished product, y'all. I hope that this video helped you out. You can see the major difference in the cut when we first started until now. You know, give quality service, stay consistent in what you do. If you want to be a great barber, stay consistent, stay wanting to learn, and you're going to succeed. So make sure to follow me on Instagram @FlexandRule. Subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thanks, y'all.